something felt off. Ever since I left that old house, a shiver stuck with me. Like someone breathing cold air on my neck. I tried to forget about it. I told myself it was just an old house, just my imagination. But the feeling stayed. It clung to me like sticky spider webs. I kept thinking about that day. The creaking stairs, the dust floating in the sunbeams, the feeling of someone watching me. Even sleeping didn't help. My dreams were full of dark hallways and hidden eyes. I'd wake up covered in sweat, my heart thumping. The darkness in my room felt different now, like it was alive. Even in the daytime I felt scared. Every creaking floorboard, every little sound of the wind gave me chills. I was trapped in my own house, scared of something I didn't understand. It happened one night while I was in bed. My heart was racing. The shadows in my room looked darker than usual. I could have sworn I saw them moving. Then, I saw it. A tall, skinny figure appeared from the shadows in the corner. It was the same figure I saw in the abandoned house. It had followed me home. I was so scared I couldn't move. I couldn't scream, couldn't even breathe. The figure floated closer, its eyes glowing like hot coals in the dark. It leaned in, and I felt its cold, rotten breath on my face. A low growl rumbled in my ear. Then, as fast as it appeared, it vanished. I was left shaking, covered in cold sweat. I knew then I wasn't imagining things. Something was haunting me. I was desperate, so I asked for help. I told my friends, but they just said I was having bad dreams. They thought I was making it all up. But I knew better. I had to find someone who believed me. Then I remembered Old Man Hemlock, the strange guy in town. People said he knew secret things, ancient things. They said he could talk to the shadows. I found him in his messy shop, surrounded by dusty books and weird objects. He listened carefully while I told him everything, his cloudy eyes looking like he understood. When I finished, he nodded slowly. "You've been touched by something old and powerful," he said. "Something that doesn't belong here." Old Man Hemlock gave me an amulet, a small silver necklace with strange symbols on it. "This will protect you," he said. "But it won't be enough. You need to confront this thing, show it you're not afraid." He told me to go back to the abandoned house where the haunting started. I didn't want to go, but I knew I had to. With the amulet and a little bit of hope, I went back to the house. The house felt evil. The air smelled like rotten things, and the only sound was my own heart beating. I walked further into the house, each step filled with fear, and then I saw it again, the shadowy figure clearer this time, its eyes burning with anger. I wanted to run, to scream, but I stayed put. Holding up the amulet, I spoke, my voice shaking with fear and bravery. "Leave me alone!" I yelled. "You have no power over me!" A burst of energy shot out from the amulet, filling the room with bright light. The shadowy figure screamed, a sound that made me feel crazy. Then, as fast as it started, it was over. The house was quiet. The figure was gone. I stumbled out into the night, the amulet warm against my chest. I thought it was over. But as I walked away, I felt like something was watching me. The nightmares have stopped, and the shadows don't whisper my name anymore. But sometimes, when it's quiet, I feel a cold spot in the air, and I wonder, was the curse really broken, or is it just sleeping, waiting to come back again?